Sleep is a very important thing. It's important to know how to get it, and it's important to know how to achieve it. So we talked in another video about reducing caffeine intake, reducing our water intake closer to bed, still having water, but not your full day's worth before bedtime, and getting some exercise, which I'm doing right now. But one other thing we want to do is we want to make sure that we know some tricks of the trade. I talk a lot about breathing on this channel, and it's a good thing because caregivers, typically, because we live a stress life, we only breathe in the shallow part of our lungs. It's not good. We want to make sure our lungs are expanded and we can get as much air in as possible. So if we take some deep breaths, you're going to pull down on your diaphragm. It's that muscle between the bottom of your rib cage, basically, that separates your lungs from your intestines. And it's a very powerful muscle. And if you breathe with it, you're going to actually have your belly come out when you breathe. Because that belly coming out is going to pull your diaphragm down and give more room for your lungs to expand. Now, all of my nurse friends on here, I'm sure you might have a better explanation. And if you do, please put it down below. But that's what I was told when I was taking singing lessons. And it really gets you to use a good majority of your lungs. It's good to do that too because it stops your lungs from becoming stagnant, and that's when illness can settle in. Again, nurses, correct me if I'm wrong. When you're breathing before bed, you're going to lay in your bed and you're going to just get really comfortable. I have to have 1,500 pillows around me. I'm not really exaggerating. You can ask my partner. Anyways, he would tell you I am right. But you want to put pillows around you, get all comfy, blankets, whatever you need. Your sound machine, which is a good thing because it takes your brain away from thinking because it fills it with sound. My arms are getting tired. And then you want to do your deep breathing. You want to breathe in your nose if you can for 3 seconds. Hold it for 3 seconds and then breathe out for 3 seconds and then hold it for 3 seconds. And every time you do each step, you want to count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And doing that over and over and over again, your brain is concentrating on your counting and not on whatever else is going on in the background. Another way to do it is your deep breathing. You focus on the tip of your nose in your mind's eye. And then as you're doing your breathing, you picture clean air coming into your body, mixing with all of your stress and worry. And then picture in your mind's eye almost like a black smoke coming out, like all that bad stuff leaving you, and then fresh, clean air coming back in and cleansing your mind and your spirit of everything that's troubling you right now. And your brain is going to move away. Like even if you're counting or you're imagining the air movement, your brain is going to want to move away back to the worry. That's okay. Bring it right back to center and start again. It's so important to keep telling your brain what you want it to do. And then as you practice that, your body is going to start to learn that, okay, she's not going to drink caffeine afternoon, or he's not going to drink caffeine afternoon. They're not going to drink water too late. So there's no excuses here. And when they start counting, they're going to fall asleep. And your body's going to learn. It takes 21 days to learn a habit, guys. So give yourself time, give yourself grace, but really work at it. Another thing I like to do, it's kind of a play off of counting sheep, is counting backwards from 100. And one way that I would not punish myself, but keep myself on center is to start from the beginning. So if I were to doze off and wake back up, which is my problem a lot of times, I would, like if I'm at 77 and I fell asleep and I wake up, I start at 100 again. And I've been learning Spanish for the last 7 years. And so I'll do it in Spanish in my head. And I did it at first when I was learning numbers because it was fun. And I found out I wasn't sleeping, but I was working on numbers. But after a while, I would usually fall asleep when I started counting backwards from ciento, from 100. And it was really kind of cool. I got to learn my numbers and it helped me fall asleep. I still use it. And not as much as I used to, but I still use it and it's helpful. So try these things. They're different from counting sheep because it doesn't always work, to be honest with you. And just know you're not alone. Everybody loses sleep. Everybody's got a lot on their minds. But what you have on your mind is very individual to you. So don't let people tell you you're not going through stress or to get over it, because stress is real. And people need to learn to appreciate each other and the stories that they're creating for themselves. My story is very different from yours, but we both have richness to bring to the world. So just know that you're heard, you're loved, you're appreciated. You are certainly not alone. If you need anything, comment down below or send me an email. You can find that on my main page. And until we talk again, blessings.